Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Detroit Lions. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. First carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Well, fellas, here we go.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards, the final tally. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. It's caught, Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Goes right back to Smith again. Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
On second down, Jacobs. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Once again, it's Jacobs. Pushes him over. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll go with a rookie from Alabama. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Here's Goff now on second down. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
4 down. Go, 12, go. Hold on. Check. Turbo, set.
On second down, here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First catch here by St. Brown. Good for a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Hey, 76.
Play action. It's Goff. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put touchdown.
Jacoby Myers, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Jamison Williams, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Raiders defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that. From the 50, it's Goff. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Now Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. But Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first.
Hold on. Check. Obama. Super 66.
Back to throw again. Got his man. It's Williams.
Here we go, fellas.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down. Gone. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson on for the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Here comes third and the length of the football. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's got room. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. An entertaining start to this one. More to come. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Goff going to get this to Gibbs. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Now Goff looking to change the play. Out of the gun now on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hey, Shell.
Gibbs straight ahead. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. 4th down, a give to Gibbs. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
After the interception, here's Goff. Look at the big fella go. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Value free.
On the give, here's Gibbs. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Gibbs, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it, because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. Going to be some contact going on.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Louis. What's that?
They go ahead and snap it. Goff buying time to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Raiders continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Goff going to shift him around.
Super one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Jacorian Bennett has it. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day three corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
13.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
118 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jimmy Garoppolo with his second touchdown pass of this first half.
And the Raiders have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
But Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff now looks to throw.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Here's Goff.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
We're good.
Goff on first down.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the red zone now, Goff stiff-armed him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
12.
Throwing again is Goff. Caught on the slant.
And the Lions are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Ric Flair.
Gibbs, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
At the 5-yard line.
Super.
From the gun, here's Goff. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Sam Laporta in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
42. Lions 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
Here's Raymond bringing it out.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
Shell.
Here we go on 4th. Goff.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First
17.
at the 45-yard line.
To the air again. Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
Here's Goff. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Goff throwing again. He finds his man, complete. That's Reynolds. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
4 down. Listen. Super one. 76. No. 76. What's that?
Here's Goff. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Badgley able to punch this one through, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Now Garoppolo. He hits Adams complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
Here we go. 11.
Garoppolo now. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. Here's a 2nd and 8. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Goff now on second down. And the Raiders have got him. Below Nichols in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on third, Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Goff now to throw. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
14.
Goff now looking to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Goff's throw into the hands of Reynolds here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. A shotgun snap for Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Montgomery. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing again is Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. They'll run with Montgomery. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Super one.
Brings up second.
Five.
Goff. And it's caught. Touchdown. David Montgomery. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
42. Lions 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
On second down, here's Garoppolo. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Aiden Hutchinson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And in a flash, Aiden Hutchinson gets into the backfield and puts the quarterback on the deck. And he wasted no time embracing his role as the face of his hometown franchise as a rookie. 9.5 sacks, a surprising 3 interceptions, and Rookie of the Year runner-up mentioned.
He lets it go deep for Mayer.
And that's caught inside the 35.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
48 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. To throw is Garoppolo. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Lions.
On first down, it's Goff. And now here's another interception.
Jacorian Bennett has it. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Adams.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On third down, here comes Jacobs. There he goes, right side. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you've got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
So off is Garoppolo, and in comes Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal.
The kick by Carlson is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 18. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught by Montgomery. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Brown, now you won.
From the gun, here's Goff.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Out of the gun, Goff. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Goff on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception.
Jacorian Bennett has it.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. He'll return it from the 6. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards. At their own 16-yard line.
16 and a first. 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 16 and a first.
That's good.
Super 66.
Now it's gone. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. To the air again, Goff. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they?
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Vegas. 41 yards.
A 41-yard gain. First down, Raiders.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Las Vegas, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in week